name is Gary Grummer, representing Zimbrick at Fish Hatchery Road. And we're here today to talk about a very, very versatile vehicle called the GMC Acadia. Now, we all know on the market nowadays there are a wide variety of SUVs to choose from. But what I think we have here is an opportunity to purchase, lease a vehicle that will appeal to a wide spectrum of clients, whether you're a baby boomer, whether you're Generation Y, X, Z, whatever it happens to be, because this vehicle comes in so many varieties. There's certainly going to be one that will satisfy anyone who comes in here to look at the vehicle. Now, first off, the GMC Acadia is a strikingly handsome vehicle, sporty enough for the young people, but yet traditional enough to appeal to perhaps the baby boomers or someone who likes a more squared off vehicle. It comes in either front wheel drive or all wheel drive, but regardless of which of those you choose, you're going to get the same durable 3.6 liter engine and GM's very fuel efficient 6-speed automatic transmission. So whether we go to the least expensive or the most expensive, you're going to get the same fuel economy, the same kind of ride, the same kind of warranty, the same kind of roominess inside, and all those things that you are probably looking for. So to begin with, in terms of versatility, you can get the GMC Acadia beginning at around $32,000, or you could go all the way to the top. This one is behind me, called the Denali version, which will run a little bit over $50,000. So you can pick your vehicle anywhere in between, spec it out however you like it so it meets your needs. Whether you want fabric seats, cloth seats, whether you want a bench in the second row, buckets in the second row, the navigation system, there's a whole host of things available in this vehicle for you to choose from, as well as the colors. Okay, and they're all backed by GM's 36-month, 36,000-mile warranty and the 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain. But, in my opinion, best of all is the fact you get it from Zimbrick. 47 years in the community of handling clients, where our philosophy is service first and then sales. And with that attitude, you will never, ever be disappointed. And if you are, we will do everything we can to make sure you are satisfied. Okay? So, to begin with, as I mentioned, this is the Denali, so it is a little bit fancier and then has a little different grill, a little different fascia. And if you come around the side of it, you'll notice that the wheels are a little bit unique. But regardless, all of them are attractive, good looking, good riding, and the tires are going to last a long time because GM does not cut any corners when it comes to quality of its components. Okay? Inside the vehicle, you're going to have the normal standard equipment of power seats, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt and telescopic steering wheel, AM, FM, XM stereo with a CD player. You can add a navigation system. You'll have Bluetooth. You can get a USB port. So all those things that some of us know nothing about, but some of the younger people would love to have. Okay? So there's going to be ample room. The seats are extremely comfortable. Now, these happen to be upholstered in leather. Whether you get leather or fabric, it's going to be the same seat. and you'll be able to ride for miles and miles and miles with this vehicle and with these seats and be in extreme comfort. All of them have the console, as I mentioned, with the 6-speed automatic, which allows you to upshift and downshift manually if you're towing or in a hilly area. The towing package, which you can get on the vehicle, you can pull that big boat, big trailer from here to California if you so desire, okay? So you pick the options that you want, and this one happens to have also the dual-piece sunroof, which the Denali's do. But again, regardless of whatever you get the triple sealed doors so that when you close the door and drive the car, it is absolutely whisper quiet while driving down the road. So you'll be able to hear people in the back seat, whether you want to or not, and even in the third row seat, which is standard on all GMC Acadias. Now the access to the second row is very ample, and you will have your choice of either bucket seats or a 60-40 split bench seat. Now, it's very easy to operate. Some people like, if they're going to use the third row, they like to go in front of the seats and between the seats, and some people like to just take the lever, push the seat forward, and voila, you've got plenty of room, even more room than in a minivan to access the third row of seats. Push it back, push it down, easily done. Then, come back to the tailgate, and if you opt for a version with the power tailgate, you'll see I do it by squeezing the handle there. I can close it with the button here. I can do it with my remote, or I can do it from the dash. So 3 different ways of opening and closing the tailgate. It's absolutely tremendous. There's a small storage area underneath here where you can hide some valuables if you wish. You can get a shade to cover the back, but all of the Acadias, even the very base model, will have privacy glass, so it's going to be really hard for anybody to see what the contents of your vehicle are inside while you have it parked, okay? This also has the backup sensors, which tell you how close you are to items behind you, but then also it has a rear view camera. So as I put it in reverse, it's going to give me not only a straight line of what's behind me, but it's going to be a concave view of what's behind. So, child left a bike laying on the ground, you're going to see that. If you're backing up at an angle and there happens to be a low stone wall, you're going to see it if you're watching the camera. So you virtually, between the mirrors and the camera, will not have to turn your head to back up, okay? Now, you'll notice that the third row is lying flat. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate here on the second row. I have the seat down, okay? I can put it up. It's just that easy. Put the headrest up. But I pull one strap, headrest pops down, folds flat. So I can do both of them down, and if I have the bench seat, I can haul that piece of plywood, the lumber from the store, whatever you want to do. I said earlier, it's a versatile vehicle. You literally, in seconds, you could take the plywood out, and then 7 or 8 people say, hey, we want to go somewhere. I put the seat up here, come to the back, and here's how easy it is. You pull up the rear seats, and bingo, Now I can have, if I have a bench seat, I can take 8 people, or with the buckets, I can take 7. And by the way, they don't have to be little people. This third row seat will actually accommodate 3 adults of medium to larger size, okay? A lot of the SUVs you're going to look at, the third row seat is made primarily for children, okay? So with the third row seat up, I've still got about 24 cubic feet of cargo space here. With this row down, it goes to 68. And if I have all the seats down, it's a whopping 117 cubic feet of cargo space for hauling. So, call it your truck, call it your car, call it versatile. That's what the GMC Acadia is for. And the ride quality, well, the only way to find out is to come to Zimbrick's at Fish Hatchery Road and take one for a ride. Because we can talk all day long, but until you actually drive one and experience it, you will not appreciate the quality, the ride, the quietness, the superb appeal, the versatility that the vehicle offers.